Hey everybody, and welcome back to Granya's Kitchen. So today I'm going to make some sushi. Now at this moment in time, a couple of you are going, oh god, sushi, seriously? Raw fish? Yuck! I promise you, no raw fish, okay? We're going to make sushi with some prawns, we're going to make some with some pre-cooked salmon, and I'm going to make sushi with chicken. So bear with me and you will see it all happen. So in order to make sushi, the first step is to make your sushi rice. So sushi rice is available in all of the supermarkets in Wicklow Town. You can get it in the health food store, you can get it in Avoca. So you literally make the rice as per the instructions on the pack. So I made my rice this morning when I was cooking the boys' breakfast. I stuck the rice on and now I have let it cool down. So this is my sushi rice here, all cooled. So I am going to put the sushi rice into a bowl. So the rice is, it's sticky, you know, sushi rice is quite sticky. And I'm gonna add to that some salt, a little bit of salt, and some white rice vinegar. So a little bit of white rice vinegar, a couple of tablespoons to kind of flavor that rice beautifully again. Don't be worrying too much about quantities. And then you just mixed the rice up. So you kind of with your hands, don't worry, my hands are clean. I promise they have been properly cleaned before I came online to do this. So that is the preparation of the sushi rice. Couldn't be simpler. It's important you use sushi rice. Regular rice will not work. It doesn't have this kind of gooey consistency or, you know, sticky, not gooey, sticky consistency that the regular rice does. So that's my rice, all ready to go. As I say, easy as. This is messy. Making sushi is messy, so you need to bear with me. Now we have got our nori. So this is our dried seaweed and this is the basis of the sushi. This is what we're going to make our sushi with. So again, available in Wicklow, available in Avoca, all those places. There's so many different types. Just grab sheets of whatever you want. So you simply take a sheet, okay? Place it down. There's no need for gadgets. You know, you can get bamboo plate mats and stuff like that to help you with the rolling of it. But really and truly, you don't need to. So all you do is you get your seaweed and you push some rice onto it like this. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It's okay for things to look rustic. It really and truly is. The first one I'm going to make is the prawn one. So I've got my prawns here pre-cooked. If you are making sushi, can't recommend Alan Hegarty Fishman enough in terms of getting the freshest ingredients. Absolutely amazing. And if you wanted to make raw, you know, sushi with raw fish, you can go down there. Tuna's a perfect one, salmon, any of that stuff. But what you will be guaranteed is that wonderful, wonderful freshness. So there you have it. I've simply put some rice at the bottom, some prawns then on top, and then I am going to roll this mixture up. So you just roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And that's it. That is my first roll of sushi. I'm just going to grab a tea towel cloth, actually, we'll do, just to clean my hands because the sushi rice does get stuck onto it. Then this is our prawn sushi. As you can see, I'm going to get my breadboard, and all you do now is you cut it into pieces. So whatever size you want, you cut it. And look at that. Look at that for some gorgeous sushi. I've got a lovely bowl here and I'm going to put it into it. The reason I'm making this today, this is my oldest son's favourite lunch. This is what he takes in to school every day. He's not a fan of bread, not a fan of sandwiches, and so you guys can imagine it can be quite difficult to kind of think what to feed them. So this is a firm favourite of his. So I will spend, I'm going to make a load of batches. I'm just going to show you one of each batch at the moment. So that is the start of it. And these little ends I'm just putting to one side, but I will be eating them. There's nothing wrong with those. So that's our first bit of sushi, our prawn sushi. Then, to go to that, just because it's nice to have a bit of difference, I get another seaweed, put it down here. Gonna get some more rice. We're gonna just put the rice here on the seaweed, the nori, like that. Again, I am a rustic cook. I'm not a perfectionist by any means at all. For me, it's all about the flavour. That's what matters. This time I've got salmon. Okay, I have cooked this salmon. This is beautiful salmon from Alan's fish shop. And I just put this into the oven. I only cook salmon for 10 minutes. I put it into the oven, nothing on it, just 10 minutes. And I'm going to put this salmon here on top of it, very similar to what I did with the prawns. I mean, you can see how simple this is. I have to go on a school run in 10 minutes. I'm literally doing this for 5 minutes before the school run. So that's my salmon one. And again, you're rolling it. There's no tricks, just roll it tightly. You can see how simple this is. And that's our second piece. Again, the rice sticks to your fingers, so you do need to have a cloth to kind of clean that off. So again, you've got your knife. Sharp knife is essential, by the way. To cut through the seaweed, you do need a good sharp knife. And look, that's our salmon one. Salmon sushi. And this is such an incredible, hardly any sin snack. I mean, it's just, the only sins in this is in the seaweed itself, and you get 5 sheets for a half sin. So it's kind of negligible now, really. So these are the salmon ones. So we're gonna get these here. And 6, you get 6 pieces. I make them quite big. You can make them smaller, whatever you want. But now we have prawn and salmon sushi. Next up to the table, just clear this off a little bit first. Next up to the table is gonna be our, do you know what? I'm gonna make a kind of a wet salmon one, all right? So that's the dry salmon, but I'm gonna kind of make a more creamy salmon. I've actually never done this before. Never tasted this, so God knows what it'll be like, but I thought it was a nice idea. So this time, again, my rice there, put as little or as much on as you want. This time, I'm gonna get the second salmon fillet and I'm gonna put it into a bowl. So I'm gonna crush my salmon fillet into a bowl like that. I'm gonna add some lime. There we go, a little squeeze of lime. A bit more lime, actually. A little bit more lime. And then I'm gonna have I've got some lovely fat-free natural yogurt. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Now, you may not like the idea of a kind of a creamier mix. That's fine, you know, just put the ingredients in as you want. The beauty about sushi is you put anything in. You know, you can put in, fish sticks, you can put in chicken, as you're going to see in a minute, you can put in, ham, beef, anything, absolutely anything. So that's kind of made that little bit of fish a little bit creamier. And like before then, you just put the fish on top of the salmon. This is a meal now that you need to use your hand with. This is kind of one of those get in and get dirty, get stuck in. So don't be scared about doing that. So this one is our salmon mousse one, and we're going to roll it again. You could add anything to that. You could add dill, you could add some scallions, anything, absolutely anything. The world is your oyster when it comes to doing this. Again, it's rolled, and now I am cutting. And look at that one. There's our creamier salmon sushi. So we're going to add this to the dish as well. And then for all of you people who aren't keen on fish, that doesn't mean you can't have sushi. You know, you can make it with cucumber, vegetables, and the one I'm going to make now is with chicken, which is an absolute favourite. So we're just going to cut these up. As I say, fish man is your only man in terms of getting all of these fresh ingredients. And now look at the bowl. Look how quick is this? Oh gosh, I'm looking at the time. I need to go in 2 minutes to go get my younger child from school. Last piece, we've got our last bit of nori. We've got some more rice. We're just pressing it down here. Nothing pretty about this dish, guys. Nothing pretty at all. And this time, chicken. Now, I got some chicken. I cut it up. I quickly fried it off with some, I put some chili sauce in there, the juice of a lime, and some soy sauce. Do whatever you want, or buy pre-packaged chicken already cooked. This is about simplicity, absolute simplicity. So we've got our chicken here. Again, you can put one piece on, a couple of pieces, really up to you. You break it up as you see fit. So there's our chicken, and I'm gonna roll the last bit of sushi up. And again, so simple it really is. There's the last bit of sushi, all done already. As I say, those offcuts I will be eating, and I'm just throwing them there at the moment, but I'll be eating them actually on the school run there in a couple of minutes. So there is chicken sushi. So beautiful chicken sushi. This is such, as I say, an amazing snack. All you need to do is have a bit of soy sauce to dip it in. You can get the pickled ginger if you want, the wasabi paste. Totally up to you. I tend to be quite simple, and I just have it dipped in some soy sauce. But it's lovely. When Hugh comes in tonight now, he'll hop off this. He'll have 4 or 5 pieces of this before, while he's waiting for dinner. You know that moment when you step in through the doors? So there we go. The plate is almost complete. Look at that. 4 types of sushi. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. So as I say, it's going to be snacks for me. I'm going to have all these offcuts for lunch now. My oldest son is going to take it to school, and actually, just in terms of that, these are brilliant. So these little lunch boxes, this lid I'm going to put into the freezer now. So that lid will freeze. Then I put a sushi in here. He gets 9 pieces of sushi in there, which is plenty for him. And then a little container for soy sauce. Hopkins Main Street in Wicklow is brilliant for all of this stuff. That's where I got these things. So that's it. Sushi. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Bye.